Good day, my word study friend. Welcome to day 14 of our 365 days Bible reading series. I am Elizabeth and I hope you're doing well today. Today, our Bible reading will be taken from the book of Genesis chapter 44 down to Genesis chapter 46. So I will encourage you to stay tuned and God bless you.
Genesis chapter 44. And he commanded the steward of his house, saying, Fill the men's sack with food, as much as they can carry, and put every man's money in a sack's mouth, and put my cup, the silver cup, in the sack's mouth of the youngest, and his corn money. And he did according to the word that Joseph had spoken. As soon as the morning was light, the men were sent away, they and their asses. And when they were gone out of the city, and not yet far off, Joseph said unto his steward, Up, follow after the men, and when thou dost overtake them, say unto them, Wherefore have ye rewarded evil for good? Is not this it in which my Lord drinketh, and whereby indeed he divineth? Ye have done evil in so doing. And he overtook them and spake unto them these same words. And they said unto him, Wherefore saith my Lord these words? God forbid that thy servants should do according to this thing. Behold, the money which we found in our sacks' mouths we brought again unto thee out of the land of Canaan. How then should we steal out of thy Lord's house silver or gold? With whomsoever of thy servant it be found, both let him die, and we also will be my Lord's bondmen. And he said, Now also let it be according unto your words. He with whom it is found shall be my servant, and ye shall be blameless. Then they speedily took down every man his sack to the ground, and opened every man's his sack. And they searched and began at the eldest, and the left to the youngest. And the cup was found in Benjamin's sack. Then they rent their clothes and laded every man his ass and returned to the city. And Judah and his brethren came to Joseph's house, for he was yet there, and they fell before him on the ground. And Joseph said unto them, What deed is this that ye have done? What ye thought ye that such a man as I can certainly divine? And Judah said, What shall we say unto my Lord? What shall we speak? Or how shall we clear ourselves? God hath found the iniquity of thy servant. Behold, we are my Lord's servant, both we and he also with whom the cup is found. And he said, God forbid that I should do so. But the man in whose hand the cup is found, he shall be my servant. And as for you, get you up in peace unto your father. And Judah came near unto him and said, O my Lord, let thy servant, I pray thee, speak a word so my Lord's ears, and let not thine anger burn against thy servant, for thou art even as Pharaoh. My Lord asked his servant, saying, Have ye a father or a brother? And we said unto my Lord, We have a father, an old man, and a child of his old age, a little one, and his brother is dead, and he alone is left of his mother, and his father loveth him. And thou saidst unto thy servant, Bring him down unto me, that I may set my eyes upon him. And we said unto my Lord, The lad cannot leave his father, for if he should leave his father will die. And thou saidst unto thy servant, Except your youngest brother come down with you, ye shall see my face no more. And it came to pass, when we came up unto thy servant my father, we told him the words of my Lord. And our father said, Go again and buy us a little food. And we said, We cannot go down. If our youngest brother be with us, then will we go down, for we may not see the man's face, except our youngest brother be with us. And thy servant, my father, said unto us, Ye know that my wife bare me two sons, and the one went out from me, and said, Surely he is torn in pieces, and I saw him not since. And if ye take this also from me, and mischief befall him, ye shall bring down my grey hairs with sorrow to the grave. Now therefore, when I come to thy servant my father, and the lad be not with us, seeing that his life is bound up in the lad's life, it shall come to pass, when he seeth that the lad is not with us, that he will die, and thy servant shall bring down the grey hairs of thy servant our father with sorrow to the grave. For thy servant became surety for the lad unto my father, saying, If I bring him not to thee, then I shall bear the blame to my father forever. Now therefore I pray thee, let thy servant abide instead of the lad, a bondman to my Lord, and let the lad go up with his brethren. For how shall I go up to my father and the lad be not with me, lest peradventure I see the evil that shall come on my father. In the book of Genesis, chapter 44, after Joseph's brother had stayed with him a while and he wanted to let them go, he asked his servant to put a silver cup, in the sack of Benjamin, which was the setup. And when they had gone a bit of a distance, he sent his servants to go and tell them that why had they done evil and search them. And when they saw the servant, they were surprised and they claimed that they hadn't taken anything. That why would they take anything when they had also returned money that it came with the first time that wasn't taken. And they promised that anybody that this money be found in, they will take him and they will become servants. And when it happened and they searched them and they found the silver cup in Benjamin's sack, they were surprised and they were taken aback. When they went back to Joseph's place, they Judah appealed with Joseph that Benjamin's life was so dear to their father, as they had told him earlier, that if he allow him to be with him as a servant, that the father would know no peace and go down to his grave with gray hairs. Genesis chapter 45. Then Joseph could not refrain himself before all them that stood by him, and he cried, Cause every man to go out from me. And there stood no man with him, while Joseph made himself known unto his brethren, and he wept aloud. And the Egyptians and the house of Pharaoh heard. And Joseph said unto his brethren, I am Joseph. Doth my father yet live? And his brethren could not answer him, for they were troubled at his presence. And Joseph said unto his brethren, Come near to me, I pray you. And they came near, and he said, I am Joseph your brother, whom ye sold into Egypt. Now therefore be not grieved, nor angry with yourself, that ye sold me hither, for God did send me before you to preserve life. For these 2 years had the famine been in the land, and yet there are 5 years, in which there shall neither be earing nor harvest. And God sent me before you to preserve you a posterity in the earth, and to save your lives by a great deliverance. So now it was not you that sent me hither, but God. And he hath made me a father to Pharaoh, and lord of all his house, and a ruler throughout all the land of Egypt. Haste ye, and go up to my father, and say unto him, Thus saith thy son Joseph, God hath made me Lord of all Egypt. Come down unto me, tarry not, and thou shalt dwell in the land of Goshen, and thou shalt be near unto me, thou and thy children, and thy children's children, and thy flocks, and thy herds, and all that thou hast. And there will I nourish thee, for yet there are 5 years of famine, lest thou and thy household, and all that thou hast, come to poverty. And behold, your eyes see, and the eyes of my brother Benjamin, that it is my mouth that speaketh unto you. And ye shall tell my father of all my glory in Egypt, and of all that ye have seen. And ye shall haste and bring down my father hither. And he fell upon his brother Benjamin's neck and wept, and Benjamin wept upon his neck. Moreover, he kissed all his brethren and wept upon them. And after that his brethren talked with him, and the fame thereof was heard in Pharaoh's house, saying, Joseph's brethren are come. And it pleased Pharaoh well, and his servants. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, Say unto thy brethren, This do ye, lade your beasts, and go, get you in unto the land of Canaan, and take your father and your households, and come unto me, and I will give you the good of the land of Egypt, and ye shall eat of the fat of the land. Now thou art commanded, this do ye, take you wagons out of the land of Egypt for your little ones, and for your wives, and bring your father and come. Also regard not your stuff, for the good of the land of Egypt is yours. And the children of Israel did so, and Joseph gave them wagons according to the commandment of Pharaoh, and gave them provision for the way. To all of them he gave each man changes of raiment, but to Benjamin gave 300 pieces of silver and 5 changes of raiment. And to his father he sent after this manner 10 asses laden with good things of Egypt, and 10 she asses laden with corn and bread and meat for his father by the way. So he sent his brethren away, and they departed. And he said unto them, See that ye fall not out by the way. And they went up out of Egypt and came into the land of Canaan unto Jacob their father, and told him, saying, Joseph is yet alive, and he is governor over all the land of Egypt. And Jacob's heart fainted, for he believed them not. And they told him all the words of Joseph, which he had said unto them. And when he saw the wagons which Joseph had sent to carry him, the spirit of Jacob their father revived. And Israel said, It is enough. Joseph my son is yet alive. I will go and see him before I die. In the book of Genesis, chapter 45, Joseph could not refrain himself again, and he asked for privacy with his brethren from the servants of Egypt, and he confessed that he was Joseph, and he asked them to not be angry at themselves that it was actually God that sent him to preserve lives. And he hugged his brother Benjamin and kissed his brethren and told them that he would give them the land of Goshen. And Pharaoh concurred to it that he would actually give them the good of Egypt, that they should go and get their father and come down and not bother bringing back their stuff. And they went back to their father, and their father could not believe it. But when he saw the gifts that Joseph had brought with, had given them to come home with, he believed, and he was energized again. Genesis chapter 46. And Israel took his journey with all that he had, and came to Beersheba, and offered sacrifices unto the God of his father Isaac. And God spake unto Israel in the visions of the night, and said, Jacob, Jacob. And he said, Here am I. And he said, I am God, the God of thy father. Fear not to go down into Egypt, for I will there make of thee a great nation. I will go down with thee into Egypt, and I will surely bring thee up again. And Joseph shall put his hand upon thine eyes. And Jacob rose from Beersheba, and the sons of Israel carried Jacob their father, and their little ones, and their wives, in the wagons which Pharaoh had sent to carry him. And they took their cattle and their goods, which they had gotten in the land of Canaan, and came into Egypt, Jacob and all his seed with him, his sons and his sons' sons with him, his daughter and his sons' daughters, and all his seeds brought he with him into Egypt. And these are the names of the children of Israel which came into Egypt, Jacob and his sons. Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, and the sons of Reuben, Hanok and Palu and Hezron and Carmi, and the sons of Simeon, Jemuel and Jamin and Ohad and Jachin and Zohar and Shaul, the son of the Canaanitish woman, the sons of Levi, Gershon, Kohath, and Merari, the sons of Judah, Er and Onan and Shelah and Phares and Zerah. But Er and Onan died in the land of Canaan, and the sons of Phares were Hezron and Hamel, and the sons of Issachar, Tola, Puvah, and Job, and Shimron, and the sons of Zebulun, Sered, and Elon, and Jaliel. These be the sons of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob in Padanaram with his daughter Dinah. All the souls of his sons and daughters were 30 and 3. And the sons of Gad, Ziphion, and Haggai, and Shuni, and Esbon, Eri, and Arodi, and Areli. And the sons of Asher, Jimnan, and Ishua, and Isu, and Beriah, and Sarah, their sister. And the sons of Beriah, Heber, and Malchiel. These are the sons of Zilpah, whom Laban gave to Leah his daughter, and these she bare unto Jacob, even 16 souls. The sons of Rachel, Jacob's wife, Joseph and Benjamin. And unto Joseph in the land of Egypt were born Manasseh and Ephraim, which Asenath, the daughter of Potipherah, priest of On, bare unto him. And the sons of Benjamin were Bela and Becca and Ashbel, Gera and Naaman, Ehi and Rosh, Mupim and Hupim and Ard. These are the sons of Rachel which were born to Jacob, all the souls 14. And the sons of Dan, Hushim, and the sons of Naphtali, Jaziel and Hugunai, and Jezer and Shillem. These are the sons of Bilhah which Laban gave unto Rachel his daughter, and she bare this unto Jacob. All the souls were 7. All the souls that came with Jacob into Egypt, which came out of his loins, beside Jacob's sons' wives, all the souls were 66. And the sons of Joseph, which were born in Egypt, were 2 souls. And all the souls of the house of Jacob, which came into Egypt, were 10. And he sent Judah before him unto Joseph, to direct his face unto Goshen. And they came into the land of Goshen. And Joseph made ready his chariot, and went up to meet Israel his father to Goshen, and presented himself unto him. And he fell on his neck, and wept on his neck a good while. And Israel said unto Joseph, Now let me die, since I have seen thy face, because thou art yet alive. And Joseph said unto his brethren and unto his father's house, I will go up and shew Pharaoh, and say unto him, My brethren and my father's house, which were in the land of Canaan, are come unto me. And the men are shepherds, for their trade have been to feed cattle, and they have brought their flocks and their herds, and all that they have. And it shall come to pass, when Pharaoh shall call you, and say, What is your occupation? That ye shall say, Thy servant's trade hath been about cattle from our youth, even until now, both we and also our fathers, that ye may dwell in the land of Goshen. For every shepherd is an abomination unto the Egyptians. In the book of Genesis, chapter 46, God appeared to Jacob in the dream and told him that Egypt was part of the plan he had for him, that he should go down to Egypt. And it also gives us the total number of Jacob's children that went to Egypt. And the book of Genesis, chapter 46, also tells us of how they entered into Egypt. And that is the children of Jacob, which are the Israelites, Jacob, children of Israel. And they entered into Egypt, and they were asked to tell Pharaoh that they were shepherds, so that Pharaoh would take them to Goshen, which, because the Egyptians find shepherds to be abomination to stay in their land, dwell with them, so they would have the good of Goshen. And that was what happened. You may have more insight on what happened, my word study friend, in Genesis chapter 44 to 46. Do well to engage and share your contributions.
Well done for making it to the end of today's Bible reading series. It has been a pleasure having you. Do well to share and engage in today's study. Tell us what you learned, a thing or two. Tomorrow, I'll be seeing you for day 15 of our series. God bless you.